Hello and welcome to seriously, why do I do this with my life? I'm going to be balling some wool so that I can make stuff out of it. I got this really for like 20p. Oh, bear with me 1 second. Oh my god, today has been a day. Hello and welcome again to my Wednesday evening stream. Woo woo woo. Oh my god, honestly. I'm bawling wool because I'm stressed. Like, that's how this works. So this, in case you haven't read the title for today's stream, is going to be about the ineptitude that is my college stuff. Because I'm annoyed. Right. And my life is just not going the way I want it to. It's fine. So, obviously, you all know, some of you don't, that I am studying my uni degree right now. Wednesdays is meant to be tech days. So I get to sit in front of a computer. I've not changed my glasses, I should do that. I get to sit in front of a computer and learn how to use technology. Except that appears to not be happening. Now, oh, there you all are. We have a new tutor. It's not her fault. She's, doing best with the information that she's been given, but a bit of an issue. So I thought it was me. I thought, being the neurodivergent little frog that I am, that it was just me having issues. And I said today, what is the information that we need to put into this 2,000 word report that is due on the 8th of December? So it's like 4 weeks away, alright? And it's got to be loads of images, and it's got to be done like a brochure type thing. I'm like, well, I can't. I've started with like putting some images and stuff, but I cannot write this if I don't know what I'm writing. And the response I got was, you'll learn this in Kim's lesson. Which would have been fine. But I don't have lessons with Kim. Now, I'm not the only part-time student. My friend Casey is also part-time with me, and Casey also had this, and Casey may have slightly lost his temper a little bit today because, right, we don't have lessons with Kim. So, Casey has gone to speak to Kim and go, us two part-timers, like, I've just been told this, what's going on? And Kim's gone, that's not right, I don't teach this. Oh. So who's teaching this then? But like, so it's technically covered by two different classes on a Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesdays is meant to be like the sitting in front of a computer learning how to do it. And Thursdays is the group work side of things, which we all know I had problems with, but I'm much better with now. Right? So it's meant to be, we're meant to be learning how to use Adobe InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, and all these other Adobe things. And I have been trying. And I started doing my report on Adobe Illustrator, and I'm like, do you know what? You want me to do this with technology. It's not my thing, but I will try. I will, I'm not just going to totally write it off. I will give it a go. That was the plan. So I started doing my report in Illustrator. It's very pretty, very proud of it. Except I can't access that at home because I refuse to pay a monthly subscription for something I'm not interested in. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then everybody was like, well, you can access it through your uni account. Log in and go have a look. And I'm like, no, you can't. Seriously, you can't. Look, here is my uni account. Let me show you how you cannot do this. So we logged into my uni account, and we logged into like the Adobe suite and stuff like that. And I'm like, look, if you click on this, it just tells you, do you want a free trial? Nay! And stuff like that. And they're like, oh, oh, clicking on everything. Like, oh, well, it says you've got access. I was like, I know it says I've got access, but I don't have access to any Adobe stuff. I cannot even do, like, you know, when you write on a PDF, if somebody sends you a PDF, I can't even do that. You know, I can't do it, right? It's not happening. Oh, it looks like you've got access to Adobe Express. I was like, okay. I shit you not, I was told that I now need to use Adobe Express to do my report because it's got everything on there, or Canva, which is free. And I'm like, I've literally started my... Well, that's what they want me to do, but I'm not doing it because I'm not paying for it. Like, college gives us a reduction, but I'm still not paying £16 a month for something I'm not going to use when just... But I've now been told I've got to restart my entire report and do it in Adobe Express. I've got 4 weeks. Just a little bit stressed today. And it's not just me. That was the thing that kind of, in a way, made me feel a little bit better, is the fact that nobody has been told what's going in this report. And like today we were very briefly showed... Well, exactly. Neither do I. I've spent the last like 6 weeks learning how to get to grips with Illustrator and InDesign. I have 4 weeks to write a report and I now have to learn an entire different piece of software to do it in. I am not happy. I am not a happy bunny. Just like, this is... Also, if I have to go to the door at any point, I apologise, but I am waiting on some post. But yeah, so that was part of today. And then, right, oh my god. So anybody who knows anything, we have learned how to use Trello, learned how to use Padlet, we've learned how to use Pinterest. Today we learned yet another piece of mood board software. How many different pieces of software do I need to make mood boards? I don't even like the word mood board. It's not a mood board that we're meant to be doing. It's individual design boards, right? Not mood boards, right? And we've literally spent another entire lesson to them. My entire group that I do group work with did not like the app. It's just like, I hate it. But how many, like, and how is this helpful to me? Like, we've all seen our images, we share them on these 6 million other apps that you have us using. Slack, Trello, Pinterest, just WhatsApp group chats and everything else. It's like, why does this exist? And I still don't actually know what it is I'm handing in. And then there's the concern that if me and Casey are having to use different software, if we do have to go and use Express or Canva or whatever, which has really annoyed Casey because he's like paid for Adobe already and doesn't know how to use it, and was assuming that we would get taught that because that's what happened last year. And that's not what's happening because, you know, new tutor doesn't necessarily know what's going on. On top of all that, and I've been saying this for weeks, they kept saying that we needed to do the design boards and the report ready for the actual clients. And I was like, that's not what the brief says. The brief says we meet the clients on the 8th and do a group work presentation, and then a week later we hand in design boards and report. Why? And then today she was like, I know that I've been saying this, but actually it's, you know, what Jazz said, but I'd like you to have them all done for the clients. What? Why am I losing a week? I mean, I'm probably going to have to use my I am disabled, I need more time extension as it is. because of having to relearn more software. I am a stressed frog. I'm a stressed frog. I am ill at the minute. I really did not want to go in today. The only reason I went in today was to pay money for a trip because I kept forgetting to do that. So that was why I went in. I feel like crap. I've got some soup for when I'm finished with you guys. I've still got to type up stuff on my blog as well as this. Just, it's one of those things where I don't know what to do. Like, I can't ask you guys for help because I don't know what to do. And I have got some serious shit going on in my personal life right now that is so much more important than having to learn this software. But because the due date is the 8th of December, and it's the one thing I cannot get an extension on. We cannot get an extension on meeting with the clients. Like, even if I got an extension on stuff, the rest of my group wouldn't. So it's not like I could go, actually, can we get a 2-week extension? My group will do it after Christmas. I mean, that'd be really useful. I'm tempted to ask if that's a thing. And I feel really bad as well because, like, the rest of my group is doing all the stuff that I had to do last year at the same time. And I'm starting to understand why last year's students were a little bit stressed, because the full-timers, they've just had to start doing their ideas for their dissertation. And this group work is like, it's hardly worth anything. Like, as far as modules and credits and percentages, like, it's hardly worth anything. But there's so much that we're not being taught, or that isn't being concentrated on, that even though it's not worth a lot, I don't even know. Like, we're getting a little bit annoyed because we've done a lot of work on blogs, like websites, blogs, business cards, alright? But that's stuff that could technically have waited until after Christmas. And we could have just been concentrating on the stuff for the group work instead. Like, yes, I realise the blog is 50% of my module. Business cards and websites are not. Like, I think they're included in with the blog. Alright? And it's just, what do you do with that? Yeah, I finished the bowl. I'm glad I brought 2 up. So that's kind of like, uni stuff is a lot of fun right now. But there is some positives. It's a nightmare. I'm trying so hard, and then they keep moving the goalposts. On the positive side, me and my group are actually getting on, right? It's going, group work wise, I mean, technically we don't have a whole, yeah, I have totally aggravated yarn ball rolling right now. This is what I do when I'm stressed. I have so much yarn that needs balling. Like, I've got another, like, 4 balls of this downstairs that need doing. It's just like, aggravated yarn ball rolling. I'm going to do some aggravated crochet in a bit. I already felt unwell today, and it's just not helping. I've got such a killer headache right now. A full-on tension headache as well. It's like literally here. My headache is just here. And this is not helping. And then tomorrow we've got one of the clients coming in to do one-to-ones with the group work. Which is the only reason I'm going to go in. Because, to be honest, the way I'm feeling right now, I would rather not go in. I would rather just chill out. But honestly, I can't even right now. I can't. Mate, I will, like, this is my new YouTube, it's my new Twitch stream, man. Well, today we're gonna bowl some yarn. Let me, I'll put this one where you can see it. There you go. My bread rolls frosted, didn't they? Here we go. And they're right. To top it all off, I don't know if any of you caught it, but Thursday I went to London. Now, I don't know. Oh yeah, no, see, I'd love that. I got some of them downstairs to need doing as well. I don't like balling it if it's a mess. That's the husband's job. But if it's just like this, I don't mind. So Thursday, obviously, I was in London. My Royal Mail parcel is on the way. That's nice. London, yeah, I want to roll your yarn. If you just stick it over on a plane, that'd be great. London was not successful. I know I said I would stream from the Tate. I did not get to go to Tate because of the tube strikes that are going on in London, which meant that the buses were absolutely rammed. The taxis were impossible to find, so I ended up doing the V&A again. Now, I don't mind so much. There's a lot in the VA I've not seen, and I did get to see a few bits that are vaguely useful. However, I had made a shopping list on the V&A website so that, like, I could go in and be like, I want to buy this, this, and this. I've budgeted for it. Here's my money, right? I'm there. I'm ready. I was going to buy some new, like, William Morris source books. I was still excited. Not a single thing on my list was in the V&A shop. Not a single thing. Because Christmas. Because Christmas happened. Now, I did end up buying some more of the Cardi handmade cotton rag paper. I know, and it was so, the thing is it was so important for my exhibition. Like, research-wise, I know, I'm okay, I'm sorry. Research-wise, it was important for my exhibition. Like, I was ready and there, had so much stuff ready, and I'd got my notebooks ready on my Remarkable, ready to go, so I could do all the notes, and I had space on my camera, and stuff like that. Yeah, Jake's being needy, because he was on his own for at least 10 years today. And just, like, I just didn't get to go. I was so upset. I was so upset. And then, like, I ended up going into Harrods. Holy crap, Harrods, right. Angel, I'll tell you about Harrods. Harrods is possibly one of the most expensive shops in the country. For example, in the Christmas section, they've got some Christmas crackers, as you do. 6 Christmas crackers were £750. Let me just let you take that in for a second. Alright. I was looking at getting a keyring because I do like to have, you know, mementos from when I go places. Oh, that really hurts. It was like a keyring, and it was just a little frog. No, it wasn't. It was a bear. It was a little bear. It was about this big. That was £9. Now, I was expecting it to be expensive, but come on, guys. And they didn't have like a I went to Harrods or anything. Yeah, literally. We went in. We went into the cutlery, crockery, plates section. That was dangerous. There was a frog that I did not buy. Just like, just a little ornament, a little like ceramic frog ornament. It would have fit in my hand. And that was £23. And do you know what? I kind of regret not buying it. It's just like, oh. So it was interesting. But they had knives and forks made by the car company Bugatti. And these things were like £5,000. I was like, mate, even if I could afford to buy them, I would not use them. I got you a bee patch from Victoria and Albert. And then, the other day, when I was out in town, I was looking at some stuff, and I got some bee pin badges as well. Apparently bees are a lot easier to get hold of than frogs. so many bees. They're just all about the bees for Sammy at the minute. Sammy's as stressed as I am. Oh God, I just can't right now, honestly. But I did get a couple more follows yesterday, so we are literally now only 7 away. We are 7 away from affiliate. Me ranting about uni, it's not going to help that though. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I am so annoyed about today. Like, today is just, right, like, moving away from uni for a second, and I'm going to get John to edit this, right? My father-in-law has early onset dementia, right? Now, we've been dealing with this for a little while. It's been really stressful. We've had a lot of issues, and a lot of people saying he's fine. He is not fine. He lives in squalor. It is not good. It turns out that my father-in-law has not been paying his mortgage. The bank have repossessed the house. He is officially squatting in the house right now. The bailiffs have been round twice, and when we've asked him about it, he's basically gone, no, that's not true, it's all a lie. Everybody's out to get me. So I've had to deal with that today too. Like a phone call from my husband going, yeah, my father-in-law's been evicted. Like, what do you do about that? I just can't. I want to scream into the void right now. Yay. Right. There was not music heavy enough for me to cope with today. Like listening to Cradle of Filth so loud that the lady next to me on the bus could hear it through my headphones and asked me to turn it down. Which I did, because I'm a nice person. I've got so much going on. And then on top of that, right, the very lovely moderator that is my Brain Blips is helping me out with some of the miniature stuff. But even that is stressful, and I've not told him this yet because I've not had the chance to. But, like, I've got college and uni breathing down my neck because they want to see stuff. And obviously at the minute I've just got a couple of drawings and the ideas, and my research is due in December. And I'm like, well, you know, I've got a friend doing some 3D printing. But, and it's not an issue with you, Rich, just so we know. It's just my brain and everything else. Like, I don't know when I'm going to get those samples of those 3D printed things. And because I don't know that, it's even more stressful than usual. And I'm telling the tutors and everything, you know, they're coming, I've got things coming that are you know, working on different scales. We've got the STL files, we just need to sort it out. You know, these are the scales I want to work on. Here's what I did last time I worked with miniatures. You know, this is the kind of space I'm thinking of, and I'm now thinking it is going to have to be 1/12 or 1/24 because 1/6, which is Barbie scale, is too big. You know, and they're like, yes, but we need to see stuff. And I'm like, well, I can't magic 3D printed stuff out of my ear hole. I can't. I'm good, but I'm not that good. And the thing is like, it's not coming from, it's not local. I can't nip round and be like, Rich, do you know what's going on with this? And I don't want to be harassing Rich, who, you know, is running a business, looking after kids and looking after his partner who's, you know, hurt herself. That's not fair on Rich because, you know, he's not being paid for this. This is like, I need some 3D printed stuff you've offered. That's great. And now I can't stress you out about it. No, it has to come out my ear holes. So I've got all that going on. And, like, obviously uni doesn't know what's going on with my father-in-law. And to be honest, I don't know if it would make any difference at all. But something somewhere is going to give. And my poor husband, he needs so much support. And I am rubbish at giving it to him because my brain is just so broken. And I'm just there going, well, I don't know what to do. So I'm like, I'm on the website sending him shelter stuff. Like, have you looked at this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Like, my father-in-law's social worker's there going, there's nothing wrong with him, everything's fine. I'm like, there's literally poop in his house from where he can't look after himself. No, I didn't mean to stress you out, Rich. I have a million things going through my mind at the minute. And I'm aggressively balling wool because of it. I don't know what's going on anymore. And then like I'm going into uni and I'm being all like smiles and happy and trying to not be the Jazz I was at the beginning of term, because, you know, nobody likes that Jazz. And I'm running out of money and I'm running out of time and I'm just like, oh my god. So, right, Vince obviously has had to cancel another weekend with me, which is getting a little bit annoying because this keeps happening, right? But I'm meant to be getting my hair done this weekend, and I've said, right, it's the one thing that needs to go right for me this year. Everything else is going very wrong. It's very wrong. You know, my year only literally started like 12 days ago. But last year and this year, it's not going great. I need to. Excuse me. Can you bathe somewhere else? Thanks. I need to fucking talk. I need to do something for me, and my hair is the most important thing. And I know it's shallow. And I know that Vince has got a lot on right now. But yeah, he's gonna like not bathe next to me on video. Like, I know it's bad and I feel bad for doing it, but I did kind of get really annoyed. So I rang my dad and just went, Dad, look, can you take me to get my hair done on Saturday? Because I just need this one thing and I've been really looking forward to it and I saved the money for it, and we know how long I've been waiting for this to get sorted. You know, and I've wanted my dreads back in since I took them out 4 years ago and they're being done properly. So like my dad has very kindly agreed to take me to get my hair done. Because otherwise I might have killed people. Oh my god. I'm hoping like some of the beads that I ordered have turned up, which is cool. But I did order like this little like clip-in thing that's got bells on it. Very tiny little bells so my hair will twinkle. Friday I've got to go in with freshly washed hair, so like I'm putting off washing my hair until Friday because I don't like to wash it too often. So we wash my hair on Friday and then I won't be washing it again for a while whilst my dreads settle in. I've got to use special I've got to use special shampoo, right? The thing is, because I decided that I was going to go with natural wool dreads made from very specific sheep breeds from the UK, so I can trace it back, it's fully sustainable, you know, and when they do eventually come out, because my dreads will have grown in, they're biodegradable, you know, they're good for the planet, it's fine, right? That means that I have to buy special wool shampoo, the kind of stuff that people use for like washing wool jumpers and stuff. I have to get this special like lanolin shampoo for my hair. Like, it's insane. So mad. But I am excited about it, and nobody is taking that from me. They're just like, no, it's mine. If I had lots of money, I would go and get another tattoo done. That's where I'm at right now. Just like, I need a tattoo. I used to do that when I was like in my 20s and 30s. Every time I got stressed, I went and got a tattoo done. And no matter how big or how small, this is why I've got like over 100 tattoos now. Just like rock up to my tattooist and be like, Sonny, I need a tattoo doing now. Oh dearie me. So how are you all? I hope you are all having a much better week than I am. I know Angel's got to go get the cats. I hope they are okay. Can you not keep scratching on the... Hi. Love you. I brought him these massive treats earlier and he's just like, no. I don't want to eat those. Like, although I did finally find him some food that he actually ate. And it's not cheap, but I'm gonna go and buy a lot of it tomorrow. Just like, here's some more, please eat some more of it. Yarn vomit. Just, what is going on with this? I hate it. I should yarn, like, I should do more stress balling. I should have brought some more up. I should have brought like all of the skeins upstairs. I brought my lunch up, that's fine. I've not had breakfast yet, never mind lunch. Like, screw eating right now. We've had coffee, that's important. What's going on? Oh, okay, that's not me, that's fine. My shoulders hurt, my head hurts, everything hurts. I am stressed. Like, it's one of those things like, oh yeah, you're having tech issues as well. Like, different tech issues. 2 balls of wool. Stress is good for yarning. Yeah, we're gonna call it yarning. No one made I was only like, I'd got a ball the other night. I was like just sat here being bored, and it was Rich had some issues with his tech, and I was like, well, now what am I gonna do? So I did some finger crochet and made this random thing. Like, finger crochet uses no hooks. You literally just do it all with your hands. So I'm thinking like cowl, maybe some kind of. Which one was it? They're all expensive. Hat. Right, the stuff I do when I'm bored. Just like, yeah, I made this thing. What do I do with it now? No idea. Right, I'm gonna end up with a collection of just stuff that I've made. I've got like another thing that I'm making over here, like a thing here that's like slowly being moved. I'm making like 2 cardigans and a blanket downstairs at the minute. Oh yeah, I was thinking I might start doing a crochet stream. Cause like, I know a few of the YouTubers I watch do like YouTube lives and stuff, and it's just basically crocheting and talking about stuff. So I was thinking of doing that and doing like an art and crochet type stream where we discuss which artist I hate this week whilst I crochet. Apparently this is something that people watch, so I was thinking of maybe doing that. That's on my agenda at the moment, because I'm just not making art. I'm just not. I tried the other day and I really had to force myself, and I've had an idea that I need to talk to Rich about because it involves me trying to do digital art. I am going to try and do some digital art. And I don't know how it all works. I want to plug my graphics tablet in and have a look at some stuff. I'm gonna get Paint Tool Side because it's my favourite graphics program. So that's a thing that's gonna happen. I have finally given in. I hope everybody's happy. Like the world out there, I hope you're all happy. I'm gonna try digital art, but only because, and it's not so much digital art, I've had an idea. Now I want to do Captain Jean-Luc Picard from Star Trek's Next Generation as Pinhead from Hellraiser, right? I need to take my 2 ultimate loves and make them into one, okay, with some William Morris florals in the background. Now, I can do the background, I've already started, and I could do the Captain Picard as Hellraiser. These are things that I could do. What I would like to do is be able to do the background and the 4 image separately, scan them in, and then digitally put the picture of Captain Picard onto the William Morris background. Because one of the biggest issues I have when I'm doing that kind of artwork is I struggle to get the background right if I've got to do the foreground first. And for me, working around it. I don't know, it's just difficult. My brain just doesn't work like that, and I know other people's brains can do it, and that's fine, but mine doesn't. So what I would like to do is to be able to just go bang, here's 20 backgrounds, bang, here's 20 horror fan art or Transformer fan art pieces I've done. Can I scan these? I know that layers exist. I'm learning on this stuff. Like, it's very different to traditional art. Can I just superimpose one on top of the other so that I can do it? And it's like, it's still my artwork. It's still going to be watercolors. It's still going to be hand drawn. I'm not going so far as to, you know, do it all digitally yet. I don't think I'll ever do watercolors digitally because it just isn't the same. But acrylic type stuff, digital acrylic paints would be cool because that's not going to damage the universe. So I need to figure out if I can do that, and if I can, how that would work. Because obviously I've got the sexy printer. It's not the big sexy printer. It's an A4 sexy printer. The big sexy printer comes in January. But if I'm going to start making prints, and I do need to kind of like show uni that I am doing stuff with my business, and obviously, yeah, see, and obviously like when it comes to my exhibition in May, obviously I'm going to be exhibiting the miniatures. That's cool. But what I would like to do, because I have this decent sized space, is also get some of my fan art up on the walls and sell my prints. Like, this is my exhibition. It's a solo exhibition. If I can sell my artwork, that gets my name out into Leicester, and that's a big thing. So I need to kind of start learning how to do stuff to make my life easier. And making my life easier would be sitting down for a couple of days, doing my research and doing my backgrounds, whether it's Morris inspired, Voicey inspired, Kilburn inspired. I will be covering all these artists later. Not today, but I have plans for doing artist YouTubes where we're like Twitch streams where we're going to cover different artists. Okay? But they're all different, like textile and tile artists, and William De Morgan as well. So I'd love to be able to like sit and do these artist inspired backgrounds whilst also doing things like the horror fan art, the Transformers fan art. I want to see what other things I can do that don't have too many copyright issues. So I want to bring back quite a lot of original, like I want to have a read of some stuff and bring back quite a lot of original horror. I want to do some Alice in Wonderland fan art. I want to do some Winnie the Pooh fan art. You know, all this stuff that's recently kind of come into the public domain. I think it'd be quite cool. And I'd really like to do some horror twists on some of it, because I'm me. Even if like, I was doing a piece the other day, because I have started sketching again at least, and I was doing a piece the other day where instead of like berries on the leaves in the background, I was doing like little tiny skulls as berries, and just that kind of little thing. Because like one of the things that's always loved about 2D art is when you look at something and the next time you look at something you notice something else. So I want to kind of like start getting some more depth into my work. Yeah, horror twists on everything. Just everything. Floral twists or horror twists. That's where we're going. Just like like this. Here's this beautiful picture of a beautiful frog sat on a beautiful flower covered in blood. Yeah, sorry, I read bad typing. So we things are happening. My brain is happening, and I'm getting excited about doing work again. But I need to kind of look at how that's going to work digitally. And I do want to, like, you know, Vince did buy me my graphics tablet 2 years ago, so I do want to kind of start doing a little bit more work with that. Even, and I have always said that I would not touch up my traditional work digitally, and I'm still sticking to that. So even if I scan the work in to layer it, I won't be touching up the work in any way. But it would be cool if I could learn how to draw on the graphics tablet and maybe do some different bits. I'm going to learn how to be a technological wizard. I want to do some digital wizardry. That's where we're going. So that's kind of where I'm at with everything. Yeah! Whereas you've just got lots of bees. You had a bee patch. You got your other things for your birthday that I did that you don't know about, but they exist. Yeah, you know, bee pin badges and just all of the bees. Yeah. I did things. I got to do other things as well. Actually, because I've got to send everything to you, I now have time to do the other thing. I might just come over to Wolverhampton one weekend. I might just like... Oh, there's a point actually. I'm going to Birmingham Christmas Market the weekend of the 26th. If anybody wants to be there and have sausages with me. I read that as firework, and now I totally want to learn that too. I want to put fireworks in the background of my work. Yes, firework fan art. I love fireworks. I'm so good I didn't get to see any. You know I have no idea what a vector is though, right? Like what I actually need is like a list of words to do with digital wizardry so I can just like look them up, get them on the wall. I have stuff that you can't see on this wall, including like my beautiful picture of Pinhead because he's my mate. Pinhead watches over me as I sleep. The cardigan that I'm working on downstairs at the minute is Hellraiser inspired, so it's all like blues and purples and blacks. Fucking hell. Kaylee made it. You missed 48 minutes of me ranting about uni. And the shit that's going on with my father-in-law. But you're here. But yeah, so like the digital stuff, I don't know where to start. I am gonna, like, I've tried Paint Tool Sai before and I really enjoyed it, and I did like a pumpkin illustration on there. So I'm gonna look at that, because if nothing else, when I get, yes, true, when I get the final 7 followers to get me to affiliate, it would be nice if I could draw my own like little thingies that you get for subscribers. What are they called? Emotes? Are they still emotes? I don't know. Yeah, I only need 7 more. Like, if everybody could just set up 2nd and 3rd accounts and follow me, that would be great. Have you got friends? Make your friends get Twitch. Get me to affiliate. Yeah, I need to, yeah, well that's it. I have ideas of what I'm gonna do for at least the like subscriber like emotes, and then I don't know if I'll ever do the overlays like Rich does, because obviously I'm not a digital artist and you get to see this, but it'd be nice if I could do like a frame with stuff going on. Then you can see less of my bedroom. You know. I have ideas. Hey Kay, look, I'm wearing my computer glasses. Oh, mate. But no, there's some positives. I paid for my Harry Potter studio trip, so that is definitely happening in January. And like I say, the group work is going, and we've got like there's stuff happening. That's cool. Once I've finished with you guys, I'll be doing some work on my little bit. See if I can get it sorted, ready to take in tomorrow when I get it printed. For activity sheets and stuff like that. It just like things are happening, but also things are not happening. Like, there's only so much I can do. I hope you're doing uni work right now, by the way. Or at least you know what you're doing. Like, you're fine. You don't need somebody to tell you what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You can just do it. When you say drinking, I really hope you mean coffee, because you really need to do some uni work. Water? Is it water? Are you drinking water? Do some uni work. That doesn't mean anything. It could be vodka, it could be Di Serrano. In your house, wine. Do you have wine? Stop it. Do some uni work. Like, this is me doing my uni work. I mean, it's a little bit easier, isn't it? Oh, I got email. What's my email say? What are my deepest creative wishes for the new year? To actually do some work. Ooh, I like Copperberg. Obviously, I have the alcohol-free version, but I do like it. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get my other... Oh, hello! Oh my gosh, you came into my stream and I'm on a rant. You missed me balling wool. I balled some wool. Hi, thank you for coming in. Welcome to Uni is Rubbish. Why can't people just do their damn jobs? Like, yeah, it honestly, absolute nightmare with uni at the minute. Like, I've got 4 weeks for this project. 4 weeks, and I still don't know what I'm putting into the report because nobody's told us. Just like... But at least the group work's going well. That's like, we all thought that this was going to be the biggest problem after, you know, all the rants about the group work and all the issues I had with the group work. You know, at least that's going well now. So I'll get 25% of the module if we actually have anything to hand in, because when I asked people today if they'd done what they said they were going to do, the answer was no. But, you know... Help me. Oh my god, I hate group work so much. I love the group now. It's fine. It's fine. The group are great. The class are great. Like, less issues there. Now there's issues with the actual work instead. Like, and the thing is, this is like, they're all like, oh, you know, you'll learn this. I was like, no, that's not how my brain works. I have an autistic spectrum disorder. I am neurodivergent. I have a personality disorder. My brain works in a very specific way. This is why I have a support worker for group work and I keep getting told off for being inappropriate. Specific way. I need to know. I need to know. This is why downstairs in my little office space I've got like dates all on the walls. I've got a wall calendar. I've got my hand-ins color coded and everything else. I need to know. I need to know what's going on. I can't just get to 4 weeks before I'm due to hand it in and still not know what is going into it. Like, that is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. And stop teaching me how to use fucking mood board apps. I've had enough. Ugh. Yeah, but the thing is, I started it in Illustrator, and to find out that I've got to start again and do it in a whole different Adobe fucking app. Oh my god. What? What? can't even right now. Wait, you've not started for something due Friday? Holy shit. Why have you not started that? I mean, to be fair, I can't say anything. I did my dissertation in like 2 weeks. Kay's just as bad. Me and Kale's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Kaylee is doing a business degree, and we'll get to like the day that it's due in and spend like 8 hours proofreading and rewriting everything. I love proofreading, so if you need to send anything my way, please do. What? I don't even know what that text means. But yeah, Kaylee is like that. Yeah, I'm alright because... Oh dear. My husband might be drunk. I'm alright because, like, I'm one of these people who can pull, like, 6,000 words out of nowhere and be happy with it, and it'll be really good because of, like, hobby novel writing for the last, like, 12 years. Like, for a hobby, I write a novel in November, you know. So when it comes to writing things, I can do it if I know what I'm writing. Like, this is the problem. It's all very well being able to write. See, I love essays. I love research. I love it. Like, this is why I want to do... Oh, my husband is definitely drunk. Okay, that's just... though we've got some whole issues going on with the father-in-law stress as well, so that's fun. No, I love essays and I love research and I love writing. Before I started my art degree in 2008, I actually did a biomed degree. I did 4 years of biomed. I'm not listening to you anymore. Go away. And I was meant to do science and I was meant to be a scientist. Unfortunately, I have no hip sockets. And that is a problem because I'm a full risk. Nope. So yeah, so I'm a full risk, so I couldn't work in science. But those 4 years of learning the biomed and having to do scientific essays with, you know, all the Latin, and like my dissertation was a lot more words. Like my dissertation for this degree was 6,000 words. Now I'm part-time, so I did my dissertation last year, and this year is exhibition. My dissertation for science was like 12,000-ish, and I loved it. It was great. Like, I love viruses. Virology was my specialism. I had a minor nervous breakdown after that. And art is kind of like my fallback because it's what I've always done. So now I'm doing an art degree. I am at least 20 years older than every other member of my class, bar one, who I think I'm only 18 years older. Because that's, you know. So it's a little bit difficult. Like, I'm not getting involved in the social side of things because they just don't ask me. That's fair. They don't want to hang around with somebody in their 40s. Why would you? I didn't when I was in my 20s. But I'm used to doing a degree. I know how a degree should work. And although this is technically a 1-year top-up, not a 3-year degree, I still had to do my HND to get here, so that was 4 years because of being part-time. And like everybody else in the class did a foundation degree over 1 year, I think. And then they are just doing a top-up as well. I feel a little bit jealous of that if I'd known that was a thing. But this degree is it's a business degree technically. It's not an art degree. It's designed for it's called the Bachelor of Arts in Professional Studies in the Creative Industries, and it's basically about running a business and how to run a business and how to network within the creative industries. Yeah, no. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I would not inflict myself upon my group for days out. That's especially since I don't drink anymore. I just be sat in the corner going, do you not think it's time we went? Like, I know that I cannot go out with a group of 20-year-olds. I don't mind that I'm not involved with their social life. But it does kind of leave me at that I'm not really getting involved in their social life, so I don't really, gel with the class. When I was, actually bizarrely, when I did my first degree, and I was like 28 to 32, I did actually go out a lot then. But I was a lot more fun then, and I mean, I loved hanging around with the young ones back then. But like, yeah, well that's it. And you kind of get to this point where you're just like, they're in their 20s, like 18 to 20, I'm just going to let them do their thing. When we went to London last week, a couple of them may have been a little bit tipsy when we got on the coach to come back. It's like, I don't think I didn't notice, because did. And that's fine. They're in their 20s, they're having fun. But I am a parent. I do have children in their 20s, and I turn into a parent. I'm a terrible parent. Actually terrible parent. Like, and none of this, oh no, I'm seriously asked my daughter, I'm a terrible parent. But you kind of get that parent mentality where you're just like, I think you should stop drinking. Oh, I need those. Oh, I need those t-shirts. Like, literally. I was really gutted because, like, I brought the drinks bottle that was meant to be for hot drinks, and it says, I whisper what the fuck to myself at least 20 times a day, but it doesn't hold hot drinks. I was gutted. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that was fun. I'm a little bit sad that we've not got trolls today. I had my first trolls the other day. I was kind of hoping they'd, pop in, but no. Oh dear, if anybody gets a chance to go and look at the VOD from yesterday's Twitch stream, right, seriously, and read the conversation, it was beautiful. I had so much fun. My very first trolls, I celebrated it with, my Faygo cream soda. I was going to say, according to my phone, my computer, it's raining. It doesn't say any rain, never mind. It's just told me, like randomly, it's raining. Thanks. Oh dear. So that's fun. Uni's great. Everything's going really well. Honestly, I think if I didn't laugh, I'd cry. It's mad. I've got a snoring dog. He doesn't care. He like no cares in the world right now. He's just like, no, I'm asleep. Yeah, baby, you don't care. Okay. Yeah. Sleepy dog. Really? Nearly. The only thing that made it worthwhile was being able to pick up Halloween treat buckets for like 20p each and use them for my yarn. I just like walk around the house now with like little balls of yarn going, yes, I'm gonna go crochet. I mean, how can you not love this face? This is my face right now. Like, it's got like fluff on it. Fluff. I got a cat one as well. I'm less happy about that. I wanted bats, but then no bats. But edible bats, I couldn't think of anything to put them on. Why are you not focusing? Yep, focus. Hello. I don't know what's going on with my camera. I am blurry. I just can't. I'm not sure I actually even care. Like, you do some work. Focus. Today on uni work we should be doing. See, this is what I like about this, because this is my uni work. This blog is worth 50% of my mark. So me complaining and discussing like what's going on. 50% of my mark. Only one module though, and I'm doing like 3. But it's neither here nor there, is it really? The exhibition's the important thing. Which is going places, finally. Like, we have the venue. I've got my opening night venue, which is separate to my main venue because of religious reasons. Because my main venue is in a functioning church. And I know quite a lot of people who won't go inside a functioning church out of respect because they are of different faiths. But I have that, and then the actual opening night is going to be around the corner from me at a really nice vegan cafe. We're going to have an alcohol license and have a proper, you know, wine and nibbles opening night for the exhibition. So that's cool. Once I've seen scale with Rich and know what's going on with my miniatures, I can decide on a scale and actually get moving with making stuff after Christmas. Like, that's going to be my main focus after Christmas. So that's cool. Everything's going well there. I actually might need to draw some stuff and put it into my sketchbook because that's kind of due in soon. Is that better? You got an itch? No, you got it. Okay, let me scratch your itches for you. You're really noisy when you scratch itches. Oh, is that good? Okay. Is that better? Okay, good. You going? No, you. Okay, come on then. Can you come say hi? Where are you going? Oh, we're going. So exhibition-wise, things are going well, which is cool, and I'm actually really happy with it. And although I am massively disappointed about the Tate, and I do mean like massively disappointed, at least I'm getting somewhere with it. I just would have liked that research. I'm totally like, this is officially in my blog. Wait, how did you accidentally put Tipex in your what? Okay. So yeah, this is like I'm asking. I am asking. I don't know how you did that. How would you even like? What were you trying to put in your mouth? I can't. But yeah, so not having that research has kind of dented things a little bit, so I don't have that extra research. So this is me officially putting that in my blog to say that is a problem. That is a problem, alright? I am hoping to get them to take a college trip to Pitt Rivers in Oxford because, like, guys, if you're in the UK, go to Pitt Rivers in Oxford. It is the greatest museum ever, and kind of reminds me of my bedroom because, like, literally you open drawers and there's more stuff that you just totally, like, everybody's forgotten exists. Like, oh, look at that, that's really interesting, I forgot that was there. Cool. You know. So bad. And that is so not warm anymore. No sleep, uni work, sleep is for girls. You are a girl. No sleep. Look at this little face. Look at this little face. Look at it. It's so stupid. I love your stupid face. But yeah, so I need to. Here's a baby. Here's my baby. Oh, look at it. Oh, you're beautiful. I love you. Just do some bloody work. I can't, like, I need to get down to the Tate, and I don't even know how that's gonna work now. Like, I cannot afford to just jump on a train and go to London. I can probably convince my second partner to take me down there, but it's not really very fair on him. Although, having said that, next weekend he's literally driving from Wolverhampton, near Birmingham, to Leicester to get me to go back to Birmingham so we can do the Christmas market. Because I want to do the Christmas market. See, that's love, that is. Like, but if anybody knows, like, any exhibitions or artists that deal in miniatures, I would love that. I would love that if you would like to send that to me. I should just do like a dog Twitch stream. Like, here's my stupid dog. And never mind what I'm saying, just look at my stupid dog. It's fine. Hey, stupid boy. Hey, stupid boy. So yeah, if anybody knows any like artists that deal with dog ASMR, oh my god. And just wait until he's snoring and then just like turn the microphone up. Oh, he's had such a long day today. He was abandoned for 10 years today. And tomorrow I'm going to abandon him for 20 years because I think I'm going to the theatre tomorrow evening. Oh, that's fun. Hey! Wow! They're all here to see you. They're not here to talk to me. No, it's just like, it's all about the Jake face right now. My little goth frog dog. Alright, baby. You've got drool on your chin. Oh my god. I'm like literally watching my viewers, right? And I'm watching people come in and sit here for like 3 minutes and then go, no, and leave. But because I use the Twitch studio, I don't see like actual... I need Jester, I need John to teach me how to do stuff because I want to use either Streamlabs or OBS because there's more stuff on there. But my digital incompetency means that I downloaded them. I went, no, I don't know what I'm doing. This one you just press start stream and edit scenes, and like I can have like my drawings for edit scenes and stuff, and it's cool. But like I can't figure out how to put music on this one. So the music that you hear when I first start this now is actually like some copyright free stuff that I managed to grab, played through Winamp in the background. Ah yeah, I'm gonna be great at this digital stuff. It's like, I was saying, right, I was asking this today and the answer that I got still doesn't make sense, right? So in the brief that we've got, I think one of you might know the answer. Kaylee won't know the answer, but somebody else might know the answer. In the brief that we've got, we have got to do 3 design boards. Now, the brief says A2 or A3 because you used to have to physically make them. And I fully intend to still physically make them because that's just who I am. But how does that work digitally? Like, how can you see digitally if it's A3 or not? Like, I don't understand how that works at all. Just like, and everybody's like, oh, we'll do it through Photoshop. You're not telling me an answer. Like, I need to please just answer the fucking question. How does that work? Like, oh, I've just lost another one. Oh, no, they're back again. I don't know who keeps leaving. Yeah, which is what I was thinking, but then, like, I don't know how it all works. I don't know how it all works with it. But if I want to put, say if I'm doing my research board, right, and I want to put up the images that I've been taking of the music venues and stuff like that, because we're doing music heritage, how do I know when I've filled a piece of A3? This is why I'm thinking the easiest way for me to do it is to just make them, like make up the design boards like I would normally, because you don't have to do everything digitally. Leicester College, just saying. Ah, what are you doing? And then just scan them. Just take them in with me, use one of the like scanners and just scan them in. And then I've got the physical, because like, according to my brief, I've got to hand in my sketchbook in like next month, right? 15th, I think, of next month. I've got to hand in my sketchbook. It doesn't say anywhere if I'm meant to take pictures of every page of my sketchbook and hand it in digitally, or if I can just literally meet up with my specialist and be like, here's my sketchbook, off you go. Like, which is what I did for my HND, because I'm a fine art student, not a graphic student, not a web student, nothing like that. I am a fine art student. Why is everything digital for a fine art student? Can you not bath when I'm streaming? Go over there and bath where people can't hear you. It's just, oh, honestly, it's insane. Ow, and I am in pain. I can't find the paracetamol from when we did the shopping. You have to excuse this as my cool pad. I'm going to move that out of the way. But we have got frogs, just in case anybody was concerned about the lack of frogs. The three guys are here. Theys, thems, he's and she's. That's, you know, frogs there. Sacrificial paintbrushes over there. I've not forgotten it. Like, may not be an art stream today. Some things are important. Do we need to see it? We need to see it because otherwise I get in trouble. Right, you ready? You're not eating my bread. That's my bread. Right, for those of you who don't know, the channel mascot, focus, is a sacrificial paintbrush. Now, the sacrificial paintbrush gets used for everything. It gets used for plaster, clay, glue, paint, everything. It is the channel mascot. When we were doing dioramas, it had to be there every week. And just because we're currently concentrating on uni stuff instead of art, we will get back to the art. I promise we'll get back to the art. But it is still here. Oh yes, look at it. The sacrificial paintbrush. This was a really expensive brush at one point, just so we know. There we go. The sacrificial paintbrush is here. It is still here. It will be included once we are an affiliate. There will be a little emote for the sacrificial paintbrush. The best thing is, right, is every time Rich gets asked to do any kind of like community tree or, you know, can we do a followers thing, all these like images that he's been doing, every single frog that he draws to represent me has had the sacrificial paintbrush, and I have never been happier. Like, it's just the best thing, because like it is me and my this paintbrush though, honestly, like when I first got it, it cost me a fortune. All the varnish is coming off it, the ferrule is coming off it. It's no good as a paintbrush anymore. Sub icons, maybe, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I forget about sub icons. Then see, this is the tech stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Like, this is why I need John to do the editing for my videos. Like, because all of these get immediately ported over to YouTube once I finish. So I hit the export button, they go over to YouTube. I do some other work while it's doing that. And that's just, you know, so I've got, because obviously these will disappear after 60 days. So, and I've like, wish I'd done it right at the beginning, because I've lost so much stuff because it's just not on Twitch anymore. So all the stuff that I did teaching people how to do certain things on a budget aren't there anymore. They've gone. So I'm thinking of starting to do that, but I don't do well with like recording stuff. So I couldn't just sit here with the camera and record it, because I like to have the feedback of you guys in chat. Like, so when we were doing dioramas, like the chat helped me design what we were doing with the cave and the dragon we were making and stuff like that. So I like to just send it straight over to YouTube now, but I've got to redo all of those like lessons so that people can learn, because like the primary function of this stream, when I first started it, there's two reasons for this stream. There's three now, but when I first started it, it was to teach people how to create art on a limited budget with limited space and in some cases limited ability, because obviously I am physically disabled. I can only work in a small area. And we did a lot of work on Dave and his Dave Cave, and Dave used to be a My Little Pony that we modded into a dragon together, and everybody got involved, and one of the followers named Dave, Life in a Cartoon named Dave, and then like I was originally going to do like an island, but everybody was like, what about caves? So we built caves, and it's still downstairs waiting to be finished. So, you know, Dave and the Dave Cave, there was a lot of lessons there, and I taught people about dry brushing, and I taught people about how to make paper clay, and all of this stuff that I did. Because Twitch only keeps things for 60 days, it's all gone. It's all gone. And like, I didn't know at the time, because I didn't have the PC. I bought the PC kind of like a little while back. I didn't know you could export it. So, just like, oh my god. So now we export everything to YouTube. But what I need is for like, because some of this is obviously uni based, I need for John to maybe edit it a little bit for me. Like if I'm doing a specific uni stream, I need him to edit out my tangents, because I do go on a tangent sometimes. I will get distracted by my own stuff in the background that I own and I know it exists, but I still get totally distracted by it. Or somebody will say something and I'll go off on a tangent about that. Yeah. So I just need John to edit the videos a little bit for me for YouTube. And then maybe I'll do like proper tutorials. But if I'm going to do that, I want a table set up again, and I want to do it on Twitch so that people are here and can ask questions, because I need for art to be interactive. It's why I do installation. I talk too much. And breathe. And breathe. But that's why I'm an installation artist, because I need everything to be interactive. I mean, you know John, ask him about the installations he's done with me. I politely asked and made him do a lot of work with me for the installation, and I'm sure he's very happy that I'm working in miniature scale for this one, because it means he won't have to be involved as much. Still need him to be involved, just not as much. Like, what do you mean you're bored? Do some more work. How much have you done? You've got 3 weeks. Oh my god, Kaylee. I'm in college tomorrow, so I can't sit and make you do stuff tomorrow. It's your Friday, right? On Friday, we're going to sit and you're going to do some work. This is what I do to people. I don't know why my camera's not focusing right now. You're a dick, camera. So does anybody have any questions about anything I've ranted about before I go away? Get my parcels from next door so that I can finish making Kaylee's Christmas present, because my glue is in that parcel, and Kaylee's pens, which she's now not going to get this weekend, but I have them, so that's the thing. They exist. Oh my god. I'll figure it out. I'll get the bus over. It's Sunday next week. I'll get Vince to give me some money, since it's all entirely his fault, and I'll get the bus over. My little dance. Little dance. Make little love. Get down tonight. Ooh, copyright. Shouldn't do that. So, any questions? Anything? Anybody need to know anything? Anybody want to share anything? Anybody probably after? Yeah, I'm not going to take the risk. I get told off for everything in my life, so, you know. Probably get told off for bullying and harassment if I sing the wrong song. It wouldn't surprise me. Besides, I make songs out of everything else. I just dance to music in my head. I'm not crazy. I'm a little bit crazy. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Kaylee, do some work. I'm Endragor. Endragor. I feel that maybe you should at least write a to-do list. since it's due in the day after tomorrow. I like to break things down into little sections, maybe a paragraph at a time. Like spend an hour and then be distracted for an hour, and then do an hour and then be distracted for an hour. That's one way I like to do things. Get somebody else to hold you accountable, like I do with Kay, and Kaylee does with me, to be fair, when I have to do work. You're always welcome to prod us, and we will be like, do some work. Just do it. Just do some work. Okay, do some work. This is all about supporting artists in whatever they want to do, teaching artists in whatever they want to do, and being there for artists in whatever they want to do, and Kaylee, who is not an artist. But she did used to sew things, so it helps. Yeah, Kaylee bites, it's fine. And organising get-togethers. So, 26th, if anybody wants to, I'm going to head to Birmingham for the German market. Feel free to join me. Kaylee, don't feel free to join me because you have children and that's not going to be fun. Love you. Love the children. So if anybody local wants to do that. If not, I'll probably see London people on the 9th of January when I'm down there next. Other than that, I think I'm going to go now. I need to go hunt down some paracetamol, make a fresh cup of tea, grab my parcels from next door, eat my soup, and make sure everything's ready for college tomorrow. I hope everybody has an absolutely fantastic weekend. I hope that those of you who have got work to do get it done. Oh, bless. Thank you. Thank you for that, Rich. I appreciate it. I hope everybody stays safe. I hope everybody stays happy. One day we will have my badges to go there where Rich's are. One day. 7 more people. Come on, let's get it done. Affiliate, we're on the way. I love you all, and I will speak to you all later. Kaylee, I'll speak to you in a minute. See you later. I know where the end stream button is on here. Bye.